Yes, indeed. Welcome along here to McGann Park in Kenagh for the 2021 Longford Ladies Junior Championship Final between St. Brigid's of Arda and Tangish. Tangish Juniors, of course, is their second team, but for Arda, the new team on the block. It's a first for them, the first year at adult level, and they're straight into a final. I'm joined today by Michelle Hannafy, one of the greatest players that Longford has ever seen in the ladies' game, and one who we'll expect to give very good analysts down through this game. Michelle, there's a couple of minutes just before the national anthem. There's a great sense of occasion here in Kenagh today. We're 1 minute away from the national anthem. A first word from Michelle now, just before the head of the national anthem. It's a great sense of occasion.
Absolutely, yeah, especially for the two teams as the first year playing junior, and Tangish number 2 team and Arda here today. So we're looking forward to a super game.
Indeed, and we're just about to have the national anthem here, and we'll then give the team list then straight after the national anthem. Yes, indeed, there you have it. The national anthem has been played. Joe McDermott is the man in the middle today. He's the referee. It's a drop link junior championship football final for the girls of St. Brigid's Gaels of Arda and Tangish junior team here in McGann Park. Just to give you the lineouts, Tangish will line out with Aoife Cooney in goals, full-backs of Tracy Burke and Bolu Alaba, a half-back line of Sinead Mackin, Kate Hagan and Anna Flynn. In the centre of the field, we're expecting Eva Gregg and Aideen Gregg to be in the centre of the field. Michelle is keeping an eye on the lineouts now. Ciara McKeown, Darren McCarthy, Abigail Flynn in the half-forward line, and the full-forward line of Emma Shannon, we think, and Amy Burke. That's what we think the lineout is. The St. Brigid's team will line out with Noelle Gillen in goals, wearing number 16. We'll come back to that in a moment. Emma Farrell and Aisling Higgins, the captain, are in the full-back line. Emily Garcia, Catherine Kilduff and Saoirse McLaughlin are in the half-back line. Rachel Fallon and Kiva Gillen expected to be around the middle of the field. Orla Kenny, Anna Hayden and Cara Shannon in the half-forward line. Isabel Fay and Cian Gallagher in the full-forward line. The ball is up and the game is on. The game is on. Michelle, you're going to go through the teams as they lined up there, slightly different.
Yeah, see, Cian Gallagher is started there in the middle of the field. She's wearing number 13, but she started there for the throw.
She started, and straight away it's Tangish that are on the attack and getting the ball straight across here, and it should be dealt with in the Arda backline, and I think it looks like Catherine Kilduff back there clearing the lines there right out to the centre of the field. A very young team and here comes now St. Brigid's of Arda on the attack, and again going back there, picking it up. It's the nerves, just the ball stealing a little bit there. Emily Garcia clearing the lines for Tangish, but it wasn't Emily, it was Eva Gregg, was it? Or it's with
Clara Shannon.
It's with Clara Shannon coming through, and Clara has a chance of a score, but Clara stays to the right this time and it stays wide. Michelle. Your thoughts there on that move?
Yeah, that was a great chance there for Arda. Just, hand pass there from Kiva Gillen into Clara Shannon, and she just kicked it to the right and wide.
Aideen Gregg picking up the kick out for the Tangish girls, but it's St. Brigid's who have it again. It's with it's Arda to get it back with Orla Kenny getting it to Kiva Gillen, and sent in now. Right, great ball across there, looking for the number 10 there in Anna Hayden, but Anna just may not be. Will she be able to keep it in play? She is able to keep it just about in play. Anna Hayden doing well now and making good ground in there was Anna Hayden, and getting it across now again to Clara Shannon, and Clara again, she stays to the right and stays wide. Two good chances for Arda to settle the nerves there, but both of them gone astray, Michelle.
Yeah, a lot of possession there, and they need to be making the most of those chances. That's just two wides there.
Yeah, the kick out coming from Aoife Cooney again, but this time it's Arda again who are able to capitalise, although they're able to get the possession. Are they able to capitalise on it? No, but good work at the back there by Tangish to get it back now, and it's with Doireann McCarthy trying to get it out the field now, and Doireann now getting it over there to Abigail Flynn. Abigail drives it up into the half forward line, but it's been read well back there by the girl wearing number 5, Emily Garcia, Emily getting it out to Saoirse McLaughlin. Saoirse McLaughlin now gets it back there to Emily, and Emily Garcia now making ground, goes out to the left hand side where she has support in the half forward line, and another, I think it's the number 12 there, is it Isabel Faye? Sends it again right into the corner again. She's found space over there already, and she finds it again, and this time it's Aisling Higgins, the captain, finds herself right up there, and Aisling gets it back again now back to Isabel Faye. It's a low ball in, and it's dangerous here. There's danger in there in the Tangish defence, but they're holding strong, and they're force Arda back out the field with Isabel Faye picking it up again. Isabel hand passing, low ball here now, trying to get it there to
Clara Shannon.
The number 11, Clara Shannon again. 2 shots and 2 noughts to her name. This time she's working terribly hard to get through. This time she's fouled, wins the free, and decides not to go for the shot, but takes it across back over to Isabel Faye. Isabel is half blocked down. Good work there, but the advantage being played there by Joe, I think it was, and eventually he gives the free to the Arda girls. Michelle.
Yeah, it's very hard to get in there at the moment. Kenagh defence is very strong there, and they're not letting them get in easy, so a free here maybe to
Aisling Higgins with the left foot, sends it in, has the distance alright, but not the accuracy. So the young Arda team just seem to be they're getting lots of possession, but just a little bit jittery in front of goals.
Yeah, just seems to be nervous, just haven't settled into the game just yet.
Yeah, kick out coming there from the Tangish goalkeeper Aoife Cooney, and again it's Arda who win it in the middle of the field, and this time it's with the Arda number 8 there, Kiva Gillen. Young Kiva Gillen. Kiva has the free just inside the 45 metre line. Looks great free, well taken, well picked out. Can't just see, it's number 10. Anna Hayden, well picked out there. Anna Hayden was well picked out. This time, Clara Shannon gets it in and gets it over the bar. Clara Shannon getting the point there, Michelle.
Yeah, that was a well worked move there. Free kick by Kiva straight into Anna, and she found Clara free there, and third time lucky, as they say, over the bar.
It's a point to no score. Kick out has already been taken. Not much time to hang around here. Aoife Cooney getting them underway again, and it's Tangish now to try and get back up the field. Is it with the number 7, the captain Eva Gregg there, and Eva, fine looking player, trying to get them moving now. The captain gets it forward, it comes forward, but well read down back in the backs there by Rachel Fallon there in the half back line, but robbed again there by Rob, but illegally so, says Joe McDermott, and it will be a free out to the St. Brigid's girls. Looking across, and again, making herself well available was Clara Shannon, but she let it go back to Anna Hayden. Anna getting it picked up now, and Anna toe to hand there, losing, just to be able to use both feet there. Anna was going to make a pass and decides to keep going, sends a lovely ball inside now for Clara for her second chance, maybe a goal. No, it's gone over the bar. Yes indeed, Clara Shannon again getting her second point, and it has to be said there that Anna Hayden really done the spade work there, Michelle.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's out in the wing here, very wide, doesn't seem to be being picked up at all, and great work between her and Clara there.
Yeah, indeed, and 5.5 minutes gone here, and it's a kick out this time, goes astray and goes out over the line ball to the Arda girls, finding themselves 2 points ahead, and it's with Catherine Kilduff with the kick, kicks it left footed down into the corner again, and putting a little bit of pressure on Aisling Higgins there, but it's Tracy Burke was The experienced Tracy made sure that she wasn't going to pass anyway, but the free was awarded there to Aisling Higgins. And Aisling now out in the corner, gets it back out into a little bit of space, out into Isabel Fay. Isabel Fay transferring it back to Clara Shannon. It was Anna Hayden as well. Anna Hayden now again uses her good skill to get through, and Anna getting the point herself this time. I think she had Orla Kenny as well that helped her out with that one, Michelle.
Yeah, she did, and she had the advantage there, and she went through and just popped it over the bar. Easy score.
3 points to no score here in favour of the Arda girls as the kick out comes from Aoife Cooney. Again, it's straight to an Arda woman at this stage, and it's Arda who coming through again with Orla Kenny there getting on the ball. Orla gets it back out again. Clara Shannon making herself available, and Clara looks back. She's wary of taking the shot. She has a couple of points, but she has the couple of wides as well, so she's going to make sure. This time it's Tangish who get it, and it's the number 9, I think it was there for Tangish there, Ciara McKeown.
No, number 8.
Number 8 it is. It's difficult numbers to read
Greg.
there with the white numbers. And anyway, it's Arda coming on the attack again with Clara Shannon, and this time it stays out to the right and stays wide from Clara, and again she won't be happy with that one when she looks back on it, Michelle.
Well, you know, she's scored 2 points. One of them could easily have been a goal, and she's getting on lots of balls, so that's the main thing.
It's a huge threat there for the Tangish team, as Aoife Cooney now weighs up her options here in the Tangish goals. Cleans a low one down. This time they've won their own kick out, and it's with the number 8, I think it was, Aideen Gregg. Well done to Aideen there, and it's sent forward now into the half forward line.
Amy Burke,
the number 12, doing well over there. Again, wins the free. Looking forward, she hasn't much options up in the full forward line at the moment though. They'll have to wait to get their shape back. Sent across here comes to, it looked as if it was coming to number 2. Kiva Gillen has it anyway, and it's sent a good ball in by Kiva. A good ball into Kiva. Well, sends a great ball across. We'll see who that gave that ball across in a moment. But it comes to Clara Shannon. If she'll get it the first time, now it's Anna Hayden. Anna Hayden trying to get through. Oh, lovely unselfish work from Anna Hayden as well. To Aisling Higgins, and Aisling Higgins buries it into the back of the net. Hits the first goal. It's 1 goal and 3 points. You're going to tell me who created the score with the lovely crossfield pass?
Yeah, that was a lovely crossfield back by Izzy Fay, and who found Anna Hayden again, who took it at the defence, and she gave a lovely hand pass off, and the captain scored a great goal.
A really good team goal there, and Sian Gallagher got the kick out as well, and it comes across again now to Clara Shannon, and Clara sends it in, and Clara sends it over the bar again. Good teamwork there, Michelle.
Yeah,
it's all Arda.
It is. They're totally dominating here at the moment. You know, Kenagh are struggling to get it past midfield.
Yeah, and there's about 8.5 minutes gone here, and kick out coming again, picked up this time by Eva Gregg, the captain of the Clongish team, getting it back there. Aideen Gregg now sends a low one across. Clongish could do with a score. They could do with a score badly. Darren McCarthy trying to get them going, gets it forward there. Gets it forward to Amy Burke. Amy Burke there working hard, the young good player there. Her mother is in the full back line, and she's been put under a lot of pressure, but manages to deal with the pressure and manages to maintain possession. Sent in by the number 13 Emma Shannon, and
Rachel.
It comes out with Rachel Fallon bringing it out here, and Rachel Fallon, lovely take there in the middle of the field there by Sian Gallagher, and gets it back now to Anna Hayden, and Anna Hayden is playing some game here already, and Anna Hayden sends it in, and Anna sends it over the bar. That's a fantastic score again, but again well worked score.
Yeah, absolutely. Rachel Fallon coming out with the ball, you know, and a lovely kick pass to Sian, and again gave it off to Anna Hayden. Anna Hayden could have given her the return back to the centre. Sian was gone through the centre, but she took her point.
She took her point, and really well worked, and credit must go to Rachel Fallon, of course, for starting that move off. Really good work. But it's Tangish now trying to, with Eva Gregg again, trying to get them going. Kennagh's going forward, but the Arda backs are holding tough as well at the moment. Now sent across here now. Here comes Tangish. Couldn't they get Eva Gregg, and it's with number 9 now?
Ciara
McKeown trying to get it in far side now. It's gone away over there to it looks like Darren McCarthy, is it, over there?
Yeah.
And it's back again now to Ciara McKeown, and Ciara tries to work it forward. She's fouled, wins the free, and Tangish really badly need to work a score here, Michelle.
Yeah, they do. I know they're playing uphill on that, and they have a strong breeze against them, but they need to get on the scoreboard at this stage now. It is very far out now, this breeze, so she might decide to go short.
Who's kicking it there, Michelle?
That's Emma Shannon.
Emma, she puts the hand up to say what she's doing, to give the signal. Gets the return. Emma, can she get the shot off? She can't though. She turns now, she gets the shot off. Right foot will drop short, and Noel Gillan dealing with it in the Arda goals, and she's been put under a bit of pressure, but she's been there before, Noel, and if in doubt, get it out, says Noel, and out she puts it out over the line, Michelle.
Absolutely, Emma Shannon took the kick there and kicked into goalie's hands, and Noel did well to get the ball there and just got rid of it, basically, over the sideline.
Get it out anyway, and that's what she did, to make sure to take the pressure off, even if it is only momentarily. Now, here comes Tangish. And she gets a little bang there. Who was it?
Yeah, she got a bang to her
McGann,
head.
I think, was it?
No, Aidan Gregg. She got a bang to
Gregg, the midfielder,
bang to the head. Yeah.
Bang to the head. Joe McDermott gives the free, and Aidan just needs a little bit of attention. Hopefully, she's okay to continue. But the free will be to Tangish, and this is, it's 1 goal and 5 points to no score. It's a really good lead. I know there's quite a nice breeze out there, and probably a bit of a fall down towards the Tangish goal as well. So it's a good start for Arda, but they're going to need that in the second half.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a huge advantage playing down the hill, I always feel, when I'm playing on this pitch. So, you just need to just get a score and just settle themselves.
Yes, indeed. Tangish now facing into the hill and the wind. They go short and try to work it there. And works it back to
Emma Shannon.
Emma trying to, is she going to get it back here? Now, chance for Tangish here now. But the Arda girls are really back in numbers there, and a very good defensive formation. Yeah. Comes back out to Ciara McKeown, I think.
Yep.
Ciara McKeown toe tapping it a few times and looks out and gives it across here. Across to Aidan Gregg. Now to number 13, Emma Shannon. Yep. And has Emma opened the scoring? No, says the umpires. It stays to the left and it stays wide. It's the first wide, I think, for Tangish.
It is, yeah. That was Aidan Gregg passed that off to Emma Shannon, just narrowly tailed wide.
And the clock telling me that there are 13 minutes gone. Well,
it's a 45.
I'm going to give a 45. There was a touch on it. So it says the referee, I think it was, that spotted it, or maybe the other umpire, but somebody spotted it anyway, and the team officials working well together there, Michelle.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just need to work something from this now, Kenagh.
Now, here it is again with Emma Shannon sends it in low, and can they have the possession now? The Tangish attack as it comes back now to Emma. Back to Emma Shannon, she's been held up. Is she overcarried it, says Joe McDermott. Overcarried it, and just unfortunate for Tangish here, and the ball kicked out again. Is out to this girl, Anna Hayden. On form, Anna Hayden gets the return.
Cian Gallagher
there along with Cian Gallagher, and Cian now the ball just breaking away, but Cian works hard. Cian is determined, and a lovely hand in there from Bolu Alaba. What a great interception, a really good interception, but the ball is in the hands of Clara Shannon. Clara, who has started the game so well for the Arda girls, sends this one into the space in front of the goals, hoping that some of it. Tracy Burke is there for the Tangish girls. Tracy Burke getting it out there to Emily Garcia, sending it forward now to Darren McCarthy, I think it is. Darren McCarthy, yes, Darren McCarthy getting it out there. Not Emily Garcia, it was Sinead Mackin that had it a while ago. Getting my two teams mixed up here. Saoirse McLaughlin, however, anyway, bringing it out for the Arda girls. And it comes across to Anna Hayden again, but there's a foul there spotted by and there's an injury there to a Tangish girl as well, just down here beside us there. Bolu Alaba is just feeling the effects there of a knock that she got a few minutes ago, and it's Joe McDermott over there is pointing to the spot where the free will be taken when play resumes after Bolu hopefully is able to continue, but she's receiving a little bit of attention. Good junior championship, Michelle, this year.
Yeah, it has been a very exciting championship this year. Last year there was 3 teams in it, and this year there was extra teams in it. So Cluain had a Cluain 2 team, Tangish 2 team, and Arda as well that have put in a junior team. So 3 extra teams in this year, so it made the whole competition that much more exciting.
And ladies football is really on and up in Longford at the moment. I suppose there was a brilliant don't want to maybe remind you about it, but there was a brilliant senior final as well with your own club, Carrie Kedman, coming up just short against a great Tangish team winning the three, or a great Slashers team winning the 3 in a row. We'll just come back to that in a moment, because play has resumed, as you can see, and Arda again with Anna Hayden on the ball, trying to get through there. Sian Gallagher was helping her. She's pulled back. She wins the free. It's a really scoreable free here as well on the left hand side of the goals. It'll suit the right footed kicker. It looks as if Anna is shaping up to kick it herself. She won the free and she's going to take it herself. It's just outside the 13 metre line. Should be a score for Anna Hayden, and the umpires like it. It is a score for Anna Hayden, and it's the first converted free of the day. That makes it 1 goal and 6 points to no score for the Tangish girls. The kick out has been taken already. There's 16 minutes gone as Bolu tries to work her way out, and Bolu doing so despite that injury. She has recovered, and it comes across to Abigail Flynn. Abigail Flynn looking up now. Abigail Flynn, and she gets it across there to Ciara McKeown, and Ciara McKeown now over to Darren McCarthy. Is it Darren McCarthy looking up? Darren McCarthy weighing up her options. She comes back to Abigail, and help here now as well in the form of Ciara McKeown again, and Ciara McKeown working very, very hard for the Tangish girls. They're all working hard, but just not getting the rewards yet. And you know, when a young team goes behind by so much, it can be hard to get them motivated in the second half, but they'll have to be. I'm sure that they will be told, look at, you're playing with the wind and the hill in the second half. We're not out of it yet, but they're 9 points behind at the moment and just could really do with a score, Michelle.
Yeah, and we, you know, Arda on the attack here, just breaking down in the full forward line there. Rachel Fallon playing excellent there and has come out with the ball in a few occasions. Kiva Gillen again, the hand of Bolu, gets it knocked down, but only as far as Anna Hayden again. And Anna working her way forward. Anna spots Clara Shannon there, but Tracy Burke coming across to get a timely interception in there, and Clara trying to get past Tracy Burke, but Tracy there getting really good tackles in, and well done. Tracy Burke does very well this time, and tries to get it back out the field there. Tracy out to Eva Gregg. Eva looking up, and it sends it way across into space. Dangerous ball there coming across there to looking for Aideen Gregg to go on to. Aideen does make it, had to work hard to get there, knew that she had to work hard and did, and gets it, but it's Isabel gets it this time there. Isabel Fay working equally hard for the St. Brigid's girls to overturn it, and it comes across again to Anna Fay and to Anna Hayden, and it was Orla Kenny who gave the pass. It comes back there back to Anna, and Anna looking now, has she a left foot? No, she hasn't, but she has a good right foot to get it in there to Aisling Higgins, the goal scorer, and she sends it in. It was a dangerous looking ball, could have dipped in there, but Aoife Cooney was watching it all the way and seemed comfortable. Michelle, it looks as if we're going for a drink of water now. Well, the girls are, we're not. We could do it a bit.
It's 1 goal and 6 here to no score. A good commanding lead for the Arda girls, and for a new team, I suppose it'll give them great confidence.
Well, absolutely. Like this bunch of girls, like, you know, they have played at underage level, so they're very used to playing with each other, like from under 8 or 10, 12, 14, under 16 girls there, you know, and minor, like, you know, they're playing a long time together. So you can see there today, they're just playing very well as a team, passing the ball and giving it to the player in the best position and taking their scores. They are indeed, and of course they have a very experienced goalkeeper in Noelle Gillen there. You saw when she came under pressure there, she knew not to panic, just to get the ball out over the line. But tell us, we see that Arda are wearing purple jerseys. We know that Arda normally wear the green and gold jerseys. They're wearing purple jerseys, and we see that Noelle is wearing number 16. There's a very, very good reason for that, and we'd like to address that now, Michelle. Yeah, they're wearing a lovely set there, purple jerseys, as we can see, and you know, they had a very tough, very emotional year this year with the sad loss of Leah Sheridan, and you know, purple was her favourite colour, so they decided to honour her and wear the jersey, and as far as I know, her name is on the sleeve as well, so it's a lovely touch as well. So Leah, who played in this championship. Yeah, Leah played in goals, you know, for the St. Brigid's team, and now Noelle has stepped in there and, you know, taken her place. And she's wearing number 16, the retired number 1 jersey. They retired the number 1 jersey, and she's wearing number 16 today. Great respect there, and absolutely to honour their colleague, and indeed
here they come now, coming back out, and they must be really delighted with themselves to be 9 points ahead. But the likes of Noelle Gillen in the goals she has the experience to tell them we're not out of the woods here in any shape or form.
But that's it, you just never know with ladies football, the second half, get a couple of quick goals and Tangish are back in it again.
And very interesting to see. I think it's is there a sub in? Sorry, is there a substitute in there? Did we see number 18 coming in?
Yeah, number 18.
That's Grania Moore.
It's called out here now.
Number 18, Moore. This is number 3,
It looks like Bolu is injured and Grania Moore is coming in for
Grania
Bolu.
Moore is in, I think Grania would be a very good replacement as well, but Bolu will be a big loss to Tangish there because she was playing well, getting a couple of great interceptions in for Tangish as well. But here's Anna Hayden now on the ball for the Arda Girls, tries to get it inside for Sian, gets it in for Sian. It's saved somewhere on the line, it's saved twice on the line, 3 times, picked up, and eventually Aoife Cooney, that could be an inspirational save. Aoife Cooney was there, but the backs were there as well, and Tracy Burke I can see still in there, but it comes back to Anna Hayden, and Anna Hayden still gets the point there for the Arda Girls out of it, but it really probably should have been a goal, Michelle.
Yeah, they're very unfortunate there. Tangish did two chances of a goal there, and just I don't know how it came out, but it did, and came back out. Anna Hayden just slotted over the
slotted over a nice point there. 22 minutes plus the water break gone, or including the water break I should say. Aoife Cooney driving it out to the centre of the field, but again it's picked up, or half picked up by Kiva Gillen there, and Kiva sends it in, and Kiva, has she sent it over? Oh, she has indeed. That's a great point there. And Kiva Gillen, well, she'll get the tap on the back from the mother in the goals, Noelle, from that one.
I'm sure she's very proud of her here today.
Yes, indeed. 1 goal and 8 points there for the St. Bridget's girls, and the clock telling me that there are 22 minutes gone here, just over 22 gone, and it's 2 points since the water break as well now. So they've taken up where they've left off as such, and it's back with Catherine Kilduff now. Catherine Kilduff trying to break through the centre here, but she's been stopped, and well stopped there by the Aideen Gregg, and Aideen Gregg trying to work their way out. Abigail Flynn getting it as well, getting in on the act there now, but again the Tangish girls, they're being pinned back in there, and the Arda girls really putting pressure on, and it's Saoirse McLaughlin there winning the ball back for the Arda girls and winning the free. She got it across there.
Somebody handling a line force for F5 11 in another box case. There'll be only over here to stand.
The announcement there is just going to be drowned out. The free to the St. Bridget girls comes across, and it comes across to Isabel Fay. Isabel Fay looks up, thought about passing, and then she said she'd have the shot herself. Well, it just stayed out to the right and wide, but she's keeping the pressure on anyway, I suppose, Michelle.
That's it, yeah, getting a lot of possession, and Kiva Gillen's winning lots of ball there around the middle of the field as well.
That's indeed kick out, and it's kick out coming from Aoife. Aoife decides to go out to the far side this time, but at this time it's Emily Garcia who's over there to win it for the Arda girls, and again it comes into the centre now, and back to the number 8 there, Kiva Gillen, and trying to work her way across here, doing everything nearly was Emily Garcia, but it just fell away from her and was able to be picked up there by the Aideen Gregg for the Tangish girls. Looking around now, and Tangish are really up against it now. They find themselves a goal and 8 points to no score behind, well into the first half, as we it was a long first quarter I suppose, but come on Tangish is the cry from the stand here, but they're trying their best, but they're being thwarted at every turn so far by the girls of Arda. And here they come, but here come Tangish to how badly they need a score. Emma Shannon, was it Emma Shannon there? Looked as
Ciara
if
McKeown.
now it's Ciara McKeown getting it back inside now. Now that comes across. Darren McCarthy trying to get it up there and being put under a lot of pressure. Touches it on the ground, says Joe McDermott, and a free out. Touches it while on the ground. Is that the rule there, Michelle?
Yeah. Once you have your knee down on the ground, you can knock it away, but you can't pull it into you.
Yeah, and it looked as if that's what she was maybe trying to do. Isabel Fay getting it away across here now. across the field, and here comes the Arda girls coming down with Anna Hayden again, and it was Emily, I think it's Emily Garcia that was there. Emily Garcia made a great run there, showing great level of fitness there from Emily Garcia, and again the ball is touched on the ground illegally.
I think as Tracy Burke was bending down to pick up the ball, Emily Garcia,
the foot went in. The foot went in illegally, says Joe McDermott. The free out to Tracy Burke and to Tangish, and it's taken across to Tracy Burke to get Tangish moving again and to try them going forward there now with Aideen Gregg. Aideen Gregg in the middle of the field. Aideen Gregg under pressure and being put under a lot of pressure there by the, now there's a bit of a scrum for the ball, but Aisling Higgins is the one who comes up with it. They are the goal scorer, driving forward on the left hand side, looks up, tries, good block. Who was that? Got the block on, but Tracy Burke is there to pick up the pieces. Tracy Burke does well in the backline, the Tangish full backline under pressure, but dealing with it there, and with the amount of ball that's going in, and I tell you the surface with all the rain and the pitch just is not leaving it conducive to hopping the ball, and Tangish just found that out there now, really with Cian Gallagher now going forward. She's a girl inside, she gets as a player inside. It's Clara Shannon with the kick, this time sends it over the bar, does she?
She does.
And the referee there just going in there. I don't know, did the white flag go up there? It just took my eye off it for a second, Michelle. Yes, it's gone up now anyway.
Yeah, lovely move by Cian Gallagher. Just took it right at the Clongish defence and gave a lovely hand pass off to Clara Shannon. And
1 goal and 9 points to no score, Michelle. Kick out from Aoife Cooney. If you were in charge of the Clongish team now, 12 points behind, what sort of moves would you be making?
Oh, well, you need to start winning your kickouts first, you know. Just like Arda are dominating all the kickouts, so maybe they need to go short on the kickouts, but Arda putting them under a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. Clongish have won a free in their own half forward line now as they come forward from that last kick out as we speak about it, and Emma Shannon there working hard to try and get the resultant free. She does so, wins another free. Now she's, what is she, 35, 40 metres. Oh, she's good 40 metres out from, still 40 metres out. Now she lobs it inside, hoping for somebody to get in on the end of it there, but it's been well read back there by the number 6 Catherine Kilduff for the Arda girls. Sets it out the field now, and again Anna Hayden, and she has Grania Moore there. Grania Moore does well to win it back there. Grania Moore gets it forward there for looking for Abigail Flynn, I think it was, but just didn't get to the destination. And it's Anna Hayden who's back there, who wins it back there and gets it out there to Cian Gallagher. Cian to Emily Garcia. Emily Garcia, she is coming down the field there, not for the first time today, with great level of fitness, sends it in there. It's ball hops over Aoife Cooney. There could be another goal here, and it's Aisling Higgins again who gets the touch on it.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle, it just was unfortunate for Aoife Cooney there. We said the ball wouldn't hop, but
well, it obviously did on that occasion, just bounced overhead, and then the captain just got it.
Who was it sent it in there? Sorry.
Well, Cian Gallagher was working back well here, and she kicked it in, and not sure how it got in, but Cian Gallagher was doing great work here, working up the field.
And here it is again, another interception here. This time it's Anna Hayden. Anna Hayden looks up. She's going to place it in, and Aoife Cooney gets the fist on it to put it over the bar. Aoife Cooney getting the fist on it from Anna Hayden to put it over the bar, and that's Anna Hayden with, you could say, another point for the Clongish, for the Arda girls. That's I make it 2 goals and 10 points for the Arda girls there, and Anna Hayden must have 4 or 5 points scored at this stage. But the ball is kicked out, and again that kick out that you talked about, Michelle, it's won again by the Arda girls, and this time Cian Gallagher, she's coming into her own, she goes, what a goal from Cian Gallagher. I can tell you something, you might watch Match of the Day this evening, but you won't see a better goal than that one.
She's just a super athlete. She's in the back, she's midfield, she's in the forward, she's setting up play, and great finish there, great goal.
There was a nice 1-2 she played there as well, but there's great teamwork here on this Arda side, and Aoife Cooney, to her credit, comes out, wins this one well for the Clongish girls, and sends it away out to the right hand side. Remember, this is Clongish's second team, and great credit to that club as well to put out a second team, because I suppose when Slashers were reformed a few years ago, Tangish would have lost a number of players as well, and so too did Cluain. It was great to see more clubs being formed and coming on.
Absolutely, like ourselves, we have two teams now as well. Just with so many numbers of training, and it's great that the girls are getting more football. Over 40 players of training. Same with Cluain, and it's great to see.
Cluain, Tangish, Carrick-Edmond, fantastic slashers, the current senior champions 3 in a row, and now Arda, the new kids on the block, coming with their first year in adult football, and by the looks of things, with 2 goals and 10 points to no score, they could be a force to reckon with in the future. But there's a long way to go. This time, getting in on the act, sending it over the bar is Saoirse McLaughlin, wearing number 4, sends it in to make it 2 goals and 11 points to no score for the Tangish seconds.
3 minutes left.
And looking at it now, we're on the 30-minute mark. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of additional time, and again the kick out is won there by the Arda girls, and coming all the way through and it could be a chance here. Kiva Gillen capping off a great half for her there, getting another goal. 3 goals and 12 points now to no score. Is there any way back in the second half for the Tangish? I know we talked about the breeze in the hill. You'd want a fair breeze?
Yeah, it's just going to be a huge uphill battle, obviously, for the girls. Everything is just going right for Arda. They're scoring goals, points for everywhere. Just playing outstanding.
Yeah, and it's a young Tangish team as well. I know they have a bit of experience through it as well. It's going to be very difficult to get them motivated at half time, but that's the job there of the management as Arda come forward again. The half time whistle can't come quick enough for the Tangish girls at this stage, as Anna Hayden tries to break way through, but Tracy Burke is there to win it back for the Tangish girls. Getting it out the field now. What they really just need is the half-time whistle to come, I suppose, to get reorganised. If they could get a score just before half-time, what a help that would be to them. Eva Gregg try and get them going again, but this time the ball is lost again, and it's Rachel Fallon who picks it up for the Arda girls. Rachel now to Catherine Kilduff. Catherine Kilduff been half held up there, and good work there by one of the Greggs there. I think it was Eva Gregg. Yeah, Eva Gregg doing very well, but again, Tangish can't be faulted for their work rate anyway. Emma Shannon, she's a long way from goal though, and that's probably the problem. They can't get the chances in front of the goals for the Tangish girls, as Emma Shannon has to work all the way back here, wearing number 13, as you can see. Looks up, and Arda have dropped the numbers back there now, but this one is sent in there, and can it be one inside? It can. Is it Darren McCarthy?
Darren McCarthy,
yeah.
has it.
Darren McCarthy going around in a bit of a loop, bringing it out towards the far side, being forced out well there by Emma Farrell, doing very well there. That's good pressure from the Arda full-back, cornerback, whatever you want to call her. She's absolutely done very well there, forcing the play out and eventually forcing the turnover for the Arda girls, and eventually coming out to Isabel Fay now in the half-back line now. But well won back there by the number 12, substitute. Amy Burke, wasn't it? Grania Moore, it was the substitute, has done well as well. A couple of occasions for the Tangish girls, but this one is cleared out again for Arda. Cleared all the way down the field into the half-forward line. Breaks away there from the number 9, Orla Kenny, but Orla manages to hold possession for the Arda girls. Gets it back, was it to Kiva Gillen, but coming out reading this well was Tracy Burke. Tracy under a bit of pressure, the ball breaks away there from Grania Moore as well, was it? But it's going back there is Eva Gregg to pick it up for the Tangish girls. Again, working terribly hard, Tangish there, to try and prevent another score before half time. Because half time will come very soon now. Looking at the clock, to me the 3 minutes has been played. Maybe he's adding the water break as well, we're not just sure on that one. So it comes back to Eva Gregg, and coming across there now, all the way across here to the number 8, Aideen Gregg. Now back with Eva, try to work their way forward, and of course Arda will get the numbers back in defence now to prevent a score. Comes to Abigail Flynn. Oh, nice ball in from Abigail Flynn. Abigail turns outside. Now it's this one, and it's can Tangish work their way forward here now? Is it can they need Emma Shannon probably in there to get the scores? It's sent in there, sent in though, and it's another wide. I'm not sure who was to hit the wide there, but I think it could only be the second wide of the half, and there is the half-time whistle. My reckoning is that it's 3 goals and 12 points to no score for the Arda girls. So that's very, very commanding lead for the Arda girls, Michelle. So 3 goals and 12 points to no score come at half time, Michelle.
Yes, yeah. It's as I said, it's just going to be an uphill battle for Tangish. You know, I know they have downhill here now, so they need to get a score on the board, and they need to just have to go at Arda now at this stage. You know, so look at it's you know, they have to lift their heads and just continue this game. You know, you get a few goals, you never know, but at the moment Arda just look on the Fisher side. You know, they're that Fish are running at them, and you know the marking is just a little bit loose in the backs, and they're just getting their scores, you know, a little bit too easy.
They're getting their scores easily, all right, but it's just, the fitness seems to be a big thing there for the Arda girls.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, even their backs are attacking. Emily Garcia is getting up the field a lot, attacking, and Saoirse McLaughlin got a point there, and Sian Gallagher is everywhere. Sian Gallagher is on lots of ball, and Anna Hayden and Isabel Fay, you know, so
we're told it's actually 4-11. One of those points must have been a goal, actually. So instead of 3-12, it's actually 4-11, we're being told is the score to no score. I'm not sure, we must have missed a goal there, Michelle. There were so many scores going in, but it's very easy maybe to we thought it was 3-12, so it's 4-11 we're told, so that's an important correction, I suppose.
It is, yeah. Well, Sian Gallagher got that class goal there at the end, you know, so you know, she's having a stormer
maybe
here
that
today.
was it. That was maybe, well, what a stormer, what a goal that was indeed. Well, as good a goal as you're going to see. But the girls are going into the dressing rooms here in this Drop Link 2021 Junior Championship. We mightn't get the cup of tea, but we'll try and get a drink of water or something and come back to us for the second half in about 5 or 6 or 7 minutes time probably. Thank you very much indeed. And welcome back here to McGann Park in Kenagh for the second half of the Longford Ladies Junior Final here. The drop link Longford Ladies Junior Final. St. Brigid's of Arda and Tangish. Joe McDermott stoops, he lifts, and the second half is underway. Tangish with it all to do here. 4 goals and 11 points to no score. And coming forward for them, they're trying to get a quick start, and they'll need it, and they need it badly. And Aidan Gregg getting them on the go first of all, but picked up at the back by Emma Farrell. Emily Garcia clearing it forward for Anna Hagan. Anna Hayden to pick up. Anna had such a super first half. Here's the midfielder, Sian Gallagher. Brilliant athlete, brilliant goal in the tail end of the first half. And it's out there now to Isabel Fay. Isabel kicks it with the right foot. Great kick, driving it in there, drops it short though. And Aoife Cooney can deal with it in the Tangish backline. Aoife looks up and decides to drive it as far as I can out the field. And working well there to try and win it there was Darren McCarthy, but Darren McCarthy there, but it just went off her. It just went off her foot and out over the line. And Emily Garcia now for the Brigids girls, and it's a free to St. Brigid's, and there's an injury there as well, Michelle.
Yeah, it looks like it's a free to Clongish actually.
Free to Clongish.
I think Emily Mercia may have just connected with her going through there. With
Darren McCarthy, and Darren has been just going to be called off just to maybe to get a little bit of treatment. We got a bit of a bang there. It's a blood sub or temporary sub, I think, is going to be called there by Joe McDermott to come in for Darren. Free to Tangish when play resumes. Have they got anybody ready to come in? They have somebody. We have
Edel McGann coming on.
Edel McGann is coming on. Edel McGann. Edel McGann O'Malley comes in, and her twin sister, it's remarkable really that her twin sister is playing in goals for the opposition.
Absolutely, no sisterly love here today now.
Indeed. So
substitution from the team, number 19, Edel
O'Malley. Getting a big welcome for Darren McCarthy there, temporary sub. And here comes Arda again sent in this time. It goes out to the right and wide. That one from Izzy Fay stays out to the right and wide, Michelle. So it is a remarkable occasion here to see twin sisters playing against each other, and indeed the great work from the daughter of Noel as well at midfield for Arda.
Yeah, we have Clongish with Noel and her daughter, obviously, Kiva. The St. Brigid's, and the same on and our auntie playing as well, Edel. So it's great to see. And the same on the Clongish team, you have Tracy there and her daughter Amy Burke playing as well.
Tracy and Amy, yes indeed, for Clongish, and great family affairs here. All right, certainly, and it's. But it's Clongish who find themselves so far behind now, and Emma Shannon trying to engineer a score from the line over from the right-hand sideline there, and it's picked up by Eva Gregg, sent back there. The Greggs are combining, hops in, could it go into the net? No. Noel gets the hand to it and puts it up over the bar for the first score of the game for the Tangish girls. It comes early in the second half.
Yeah,
Michelle.
That was a point there by Eva Gregg, the captain. It looked like it was going to just go over Noel's head. It just got a little flick to it, and it tipped it over the bar. So
4-11 to 1 point. The Clongish getting some sort of a start now, and it'll give them a little bit of confidence maybe that they've raised a white flag and they can work hard now to get it. Getting across to Edel McGann, as you say, Edel O'Malley on the programme, and it's a good block in there, but it might get back in yet. No, it's a full back line doing well there for the Arda girls. And driven out, but only as far as Sinead Mackin. Sinead Mackin getting it across there. Can it get to Abigail Flynn? It does. Trying to get back to Edel O'Malley again, but it comes back eventually. There's a foul. There's a foul on
Kate Hagan.
Kate Hagan, it was, the number 5, and a chance here of a score. A second score now for the Clongish girls. And you know something, if they could get a couple of points, and they'll probably need a goal quickly, but it's Emma Shannon here gets the point. It'll give them good confidence now, getting a couple of scores, Michelle.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit more positive. They're getting on a much more ball, and they've got scored 2 points quite early, so maybe they might push on and get a few more scores as well. So definitely a bit more positive.
Certainly kick out now again from Noel Gillen in the goals. And this one now, as it was a feature of the game in the first half, was the opposition winning the kick outs, but Tangish have won it there. We'll see, and the advantage has been played here, but it's been kicked up high. Mightn't need the advantage. It's sent in, it's sent over the bar.
Emma Shannon with the score. Second point for Emma Shannon. It's 3 points to Tangish now. 4 goals and 11 still to the St. Brigid's. So Paddy Keenan, Emma, and Brian Farrell, along with Kirsten Fallon, they'll be trying to calm things down for the St. Brigid's girls to make them pack the defence. But here comes Tangish again now. Again, they've won the kick out again, trying to work it forward. Now again, Adele McGann takes the shot. She's back in home territory here, but she won't be happy with that one. It stays out to the right and wide. And as I was saying there, the management team of St. Brigid's now, they'll know that they've conceded 3 points, and they'll be anxious not to concede a goal so that the jitters are avoided. And again, the kick out from Noel is in Abigail Flynn this time. Abigail Flynn trips it on, trying to get it on to the sisters meeting each other there. And as you said, there's no sisterly love. The ball breaks out though, and it's breaking out here, and it's Arda again that might manage to clear their lines. But good work there good work. Who is it there? Is it Aideen Gregg? Aideen Gregg, I think it was, yeah. It was now sent back out here now, all the way out here to Eva Gregg. Eva Gregg sending it to the centre there. Ball breaks away there though, and it could be picked up there by Isabel Fay. Isabel Fay clearing the lines for the Arda girls, getting it all the way up to Clara Shannon carrying it forward now. Clara sends a nice ball right footed up there towards the woman with 2 goals to her credit today so far, Aisling Higgins, the captain, but it's got over the line as Tangish can retain possession now again with Eva Gregg. Comes all the way across now. So Amy Burke.
Amy Burke carrying it forward. Amy Burke looks up, sees Abigail Flynn has moved on in front of her. Abigail Flynn now tries to get into a scoring position, gets it back to Edel, and it's again the defensive work for Arda, getting in there and working terribly hard there to dispossess the Tangish girls, and Edel O'Malley not able to get through. The hands on the back by Sinead Mackin, said Joe McDermott. Darren McCarthy is coming back on, and coming off this time is Abigail Flynn. So they're going to leave the temporary sub of Edel. McGann O'Malley is going to stay on, and they have asked, they made a bit of a tactical decision here to try and get the experienced woman maybe on the ball in this second half, because scores are badly needed for the Tangish girls. Here comes Arda coming forward, and again good work in the backs there. Good works in the backs. Tracy Burke gets it, and it was her colleague there. We didn't see who
Anna Flynn.
Anna Flynn, was it?
Yeah.
Done very well there. Anna Flynn doing very well, surely, in the full back line there to avoid a score that would have halted the Tangish momentum, which they really need to keep going. The Tangish, Darren McCarthy getting back on the ball, gets it back outside here to Emma Shannon.
Amy Burke,
number 12. Amy Burke looks around. I thought she was fouled myself, thought she was pushed, but maybe overcarried, said Joe McDermott. Closer to it than us. Kicked back out there to Orla Kenny. Won back by Sinead Mackin. Won there in the forward line, and here comes Aideen Gregg sending it across there. But again, the Arda girls are back in numbers, and good fielding there, and it comes back to Cian Gallagher now. Cian Gallagher can telepathically know I think it was Rachel Fallon who had done so well, and Sian knew she was with her. And here's Sian again. What an athlete. Back to Anna Hayden. What a footballer. Now back again to Sian. Sian goes down. Being tackled hard there, but managing to get it back to Clara Burke and Tracy or to Clara Shannon. But Tracy Burke went from one to the other. Really determined play from Tracy Burke to avoid the score, Michelle.
Yeah, there was great work there with Anna and Sian. They're working the 1-2s the whole way up the pitch.
But you have to credit the full back there from Tangish for holding firm as well. Here comes Tangish coming forward again now. They've got 3 points on the board in this second half to no score. But so here they come now. Could they get a goal? If they could get a goal here, it would really set them up for maybe tighten up this game slightly. But it stays out to the right this time and wide, Michelle.
Yeah, she had Edel just there to the left of her there. Edel managed left. She give her the pop pass. Edel was probably in for a goal chance there. You know, they need to be taking every chance.
You need every chance when you're so far behind, but it's still they've got the 3 scores on the board and a good tackle there going in by Amy Burke, but almost won the ball back for Tangish, but eventually comes to Emily Garcia. A nice ball across the field there, all the way across to Isabel Fay. Isabel Fay now breaks past the would-be tackle, and Isabel Fay coming forward now. The St. Bridget's management will know if they could get another score here, it could break the momentum of the Tangish girls in this second half. They're not going to get it there yet though, because the Tangish backs are determined to avoid these scores that were easily got in the first half. A little bit more easily got, maybe playing down the hill. A good tackling again on Anna Hayden by Tracy Burke, and the ball is dispossessed. And back there, and coming out with it is Tangish. Sinead Mackin doing well as well. Sinead Mackin getting it away out here, looking for Darren McCarthy. Darren is very close to the sideline, manages to keep it in. Darren McCarthy sidesteps Catherine Kilduff and gets moving forward, looking up into the full forward line. Who's making the moves? And making the move, coming out here to help her out there is Emma Shannon. Emma Shannon goes well tackled, and the ball breaks out for Rachel Fallon. And Rachel Fallon gets it. The lines are cleared again into the space there in the middle of the field. Picked up there by Orla Kenny. Orla Kenny getting it forward there for Anna Hayden. Anna Hayden has Kiva Gillen coming forward. Kiva leaves the ball behind her, but has time to go back and collect, and kicked it right footed back over to Sian Gallagher. Sian looks up, sends it away over, using the space here in McGann Park to give it over to Izzy Fay. Isabel Fay coming forward, toe to hand on the right foot, and looks up just before overcarrying, sending it across, looking for Aisling Higgins, but it stays out to the left and it stays wide, so they still remain with the 4 goals and 11 points.
Yeah, but it's a little bit livelier, way livelier. Like Kenagh getting on lots of ball. Great work there by Tracy. Tracy Burke in the backs. Bursting out hard and winning possession.
Absolutely. Now it's Tangish second team coming forward here now again, trying to get another score on the board. It's picked up here by the girl wearing number 9, Ciara McKeown, and Ciara McKeown looks up and drives it in again, looking for Grania O'Malley, but the fist well done there by Emma Farrell, looking for Edel, but it was Emma Farrell got the fist on it there, broke it down. But here comes Tangish again, coming forward. Long ball in, looking for Edel again, and again, this time it's the hand of Saoirse McLaughlin who gets on it, just breaks it away, but Edel manages to go back and still collect it for Tangish. Now, sent in, is it sent over? No, it's sent over to the right and it's sent wide. And that's an unfortunate miss there for the Tangish girls, Michelle.
It is, yeah. They've Edel O'Malley left inside, and she's kind of the target woman at the moment, so they're trying to give lots of ball into Edel and work off Edel. So Darren got return, and just unfortunate just to kick it wide.
McCarthy there with the wide. And I suppose that has been Tangish's problem all day, is they're not getting enough ball close to goal, I suppose, to get those chances, Michelle.
Yeah, that's it. They need to leave one player in there, so maybe that's why the Edel brought in, that they can win possession in that full forward line. Yeah,
and indeed, a few times I suppose they were forced to come away out the field in that first half as well. So even when they had possession, there wasn't anybody up front. They were forced. They were under so much pressure. But here they come now with Ciara McKeown, and this one is sent out to the right. Then I'm sure was it Ciara? It goes out to the right, and so it goes wide. And as you said, Tangish for them to be in this game, they need to take every chance possible, and they're just not able to do that at the moment.
That's it, they need to capitalise on all these chances.
The clock telling me there's 14 minutes gone in the second half, so not only are Arda the problem, the clock is also the problem for Tangish as well. While they have got only 3 scores off the second half, they have only 16 minutes left of play to bridge a huge gap of 4 goals and 11 points to 3 points. Now, but here comes Arda again. As I said, if they get a score, you'd feel that it would break the momentum. And here is a score, and they've got a score. And it's Aisling Higgins with the score. 4 goals and 12 points now to 3 points. 4 goals and 12, and Aoife Cooney has taken the kick out quickly, looking for Eva Gregg. Eva Gregg now gets it back there. Grania Moore, I think it was, getting it forward there, but Emily Garcia is the one reading it in front this time of Darren McCarthy. And Isabel Fay now sending it across way over there, but again it looks, is it like Kira McKeown picking it up there for the Tangish girls, and looking down here, and Arda now have dropped an extra player back there, and it looks like it's Kiva Gillen is back there, but here's one dropped in, but it's into no man's land in front there of the Arda goalkeeper, Noelle Gillen. Noelle gets it out, picked up now again there by the number 6 for the Tangish girls there, Kate Hagan. Kate Hagan getting it forward now. Here's Edel now with the ball, and Edel O'Malley trying to get it forward now, but she needs to probably be getting it in very close to the goal. She's a long way out here, but here comes Kira McKeown again, carrying the fight here to the Arda girls. Now here comes Edel. Can she get it up into her hands? She can now, and she's trying to get past Emma Farrell. Looks up, gets the boot on it. Oh, great tackle, great block there. I think it was, it's come on, just watching the play instead of the numbers.
Emma Farrell got a great block.
Emma Farrell it was, with that brilliant block there, and she has had a very good game, Emma Farrell, in the full back line. The ball is out in the corner, and it's a free to Tangish in the corner. Come back out, the lines person there, I think it's Frankie Torr, tells them come back out the 13-metre line. Now comes across here to Eva Gregg, dropped in there to the goals, and again this time Noelle Gillen doing well, working her way out there and driving it out, not for the first time. If in doubt, get it out, and out she goes. That's what she does, Michelle, getting it out.
That's it, get rid of the danger.
Pressure was on, it was dropped in well, there by Eva Gregg, the captain, knowing that goals are going to be needed here. So it's a free to the Tangish girls.
Emma Shannon's coming out to take this free.
Coming out to take this one, and again, will you be going for the point, or will you try and drop it into the square, Michelle?
Well, she's Eva Gregg out here beside her, so I'd say now she'll try and lob it in. If not score, she'll lob it in.
Get it into the danger zone anyway. Here it is, it's on its way, and it's dropping, but it's dropping out to the left and wide, and then I think the referee's blowing there for a water break there after almost 17 and a half minutes of play here in the second half. Michelle, we were talking earlier there, Michelle, about the junior championship, about how good it was. Like the semi-final, Arda had a really tough game against Carrick-Edmond second team as well, of course.
Yeah, I think that has definitely stood to them. Like, they were very strong that day, and the game could have gone either way, and it was a draw after full time, and extra time it was a draw yet again. So went to 30-metre kick freeze, and then it went to sudden death, and Saoirse McLaughlin, number 4 here today, who scored a great point as well today, stepped up and got the winning point. So very emotional, very exciting.
Points, was it?
I think it was the 12th kick or something, but it was just like, it was an absolutely brilliant game, and Arda came out on top. So I think Leah was looking down on them that day definitely, and here now today as well. So they're a very determined bunch, and you can see it here today. They're just playing out of their skins. They
lead 4 goals and 12 points. I think that point by Aisling Higgins there might be the one to psychologically break Tangish.
Yeah, I see. Aisling is number 3 in her back, and she's playing in the back. So now she's up playing in the forwards and has scored 2 goals as well. 2 goals. So she's definitely playing a captain's role here today.
Yeah. But it's without, there's 12 or 13 minutes left here. 13 minutes left. it's really difficult for Tangish, but they'll play on and keep going because it's in their nature, isn't it?
Absolutely, you know, the standard of football, and you know, out there in Tangish is great, and you know, it's a great achievement for them to have two teams in the competition.
To get to the final with your second team is
absolutely. You know, they were fourth in their group. You know, one played 4, 2 played 3, and they had Cluain, and they had a great game against them and beat them, and you know, well deserving.
And did these two teams meet earlier in the championship as well?
Yeah, they met in the group games, and Arda won on that occasion. But you know, our Tangish were missing a couple of girls, like through injuries and stuff, and lost a couple of games. But they had a win over Cluain in their first round, lost a couple of games, came fourth, and then played the top team, which was Cluain, and beat them in the semi-final to get here today.
There we go. That's the voice of Michelle Mulvey. I'd still probably know her as Michelle Hannafy, I suppose, from. So Michelle Mulvey giving us the rundown there on the championship. We hear Columkill doing very well, I believe, in the Leinster Intermediate as well at the moment. They were doing well anyway. I haven't got any update lately, but that was in the Intermediate Leinster campaign, I suppose. So anyway, Tangish, there'll be a junior campaign possibly for Arda, hopefully coming as well. Will there, Michelle?
The way it works is Columkill are playing in junior competition. There's no competition in Leinster for junior. Yeah.
Okay, but this will be Arda, so their prize will be, I suppose, promotion to the intermediate ranks.
Yeah, that's it. If they win out here today, they'll be promoted to intermediate. Yeah,
certainly. And with the young team that they have, they'll be a force to be reckoned with. If they can keep them all playing, there certainly will be a force to be reckoned with. This one, a free from Tangish, sent in and sent over the bar. Fourth point. Was it Doireann McCarthy?
No, Emma Shannon took that point.
Third point of the day. 4 points for Tangish, 4 goals and 12 points to Arda. And Arda with the kick out comes out to Saoirse McLaughlin, the hero of the hour in the semi-final, of course, in that shootout, as we heard. Saoirse McLaughlin clears her lines. The free is going against Arda this time, and it's going into the Tangish girls, but it's a long way out yet, so we have to try and work it in now. And there's again, I noticed there Catherine Kilduff dropping back into the pocket in front of the fullback, in front of her fullback, to give that little bit of cover there. And the tactics now, it's been driven in. Oh, it's taken so well there by the Arda fullback line.
Emma Farrell, what a game she has, but now the ball is given away. She needs to get back quickly to pick up Edel. And look at them, this one is sent in. She is back, but here comes Tangish now with one of the Gregs. It's sent in, and it's sent out, and the umpire says it's gone wide. Yeah, great work there by Edel. You know, she won that ball and gave the easy hand pass off. She was straight through, and you know, she needed to finish that one. That went out to the left, needed to finish it, but here comes Noel with the Noel Gillen with the kick out. Looks out, sees in space. We'll have an extra player here. Will she able to keep it in? Yeah, she's able to keep it inside. It's Emma Farrell. Edel O'Malley putting the pressure on, but Emma Farrell has had a very, very good game for the Arda girls. So too Saoirse McLaughlin. Saoirse McLaughlin sends it forward in. Tracy Burke though is equal to it there. Tracy Burke getting it out now, getting it out there to Sinead Mackin, I think it was. Sinead Mackin getting it all the way down to the number 9, Ciara McKeown. Cross here to Aideen Gregg and Ciara combining there with a couple of 1-2. Turning left and then going right and then going back left again. There was Aideen Gregg. Aideen Gregg and Tangish, to their credit, they're not giving up. They're going to try and work their way forward. Doireann McCarthy trying to get onto it there, and Doireann McCarthy managing to get onto it despite Catherine Kilduff. But Emma Farrell is there to intercept the would-be pass there, and Emma gets it out the field there now to Sian Gallagher, and Sian there, she overcarried, just took the extra couple of steps as she to get past the opposing player, and Joe McDermott spots it and says it's a free into Tangish. The free to be taken there by Ciara McKeown. Looks out, and
there could be a sub coming on. Oh, there's a player down injured up to our left hand side, and linesman just making sure that referee, I think, is saying for play to continue. Go ahead with it. 23 minutes gone on the clock, include what Arda on the water break. There's probably could be 10 minutes to go here in McGann Park, and Tangish need to get a couple of goals, and they need to get them quickly. Well, they need to get only one at a time. This one is sent in and it's sent to the left. It's sent wide, I think.
Kate Hagan.
It was Kate Hagan there, I think it was. Yeah, it stays out to the left and it stays wide, and referee indicating there a temporary sub to come on there, I think, for a player down injured here. And it looks like it's number 23 is coming on, Anya McLaughlin. Anya McLaughlin coming in, a temporary sub. I can't see who's just down there, but somebody down getting this number 9. We're told Orla Kenny. Which could have cramped on her leg there. Not a running done by Orla Kenny.
Number 9, Orla Kenny.
Orla Kenny. Orla getting a bit of a round of applause there, and I think that might be a full sub made now at this stage for Anya McLaughlin coming in for Orla Kenny. Michelle.
Yeah, it looks like she has a cramp, I think, at this stage. The pitch is very, it's quite heavy today.
Pitch is heavy, it's the time of year for it, I suppose. Sticky there, especially down to our right hand side as we're looking at it here as we come across there. We notice that in front of that goals there, quite sticky, not a place to hop on the ball, even though we did see a ball hop into the net. Anne Gallagher working hard there to win the ball back there. Anne Gallagher, I'm very, very impressed with that player. Michelle, you would have known her for the last few years playing for Arda.
Yeah, and you can see that she does athletics. She's just super fit. Like, she's covering every inch of this pitch basically, and took her scores well, and set up play. She's just an outstanding player.
Absolutely. Clara Shannon not too far behind her as well over there, and here's Anya McLaughlin getting in on the act now, back there to, is it Clara Shannon? Clara Shannon sends it in, but this one stays out to the right and stays wide, but certainly, I suppose they just had that extra bit of fitness in key areas there today, Michelle.
Yeah, and even their forwards working back and helping in defence as well. You have Anna Hayden helping back there, so the ball, put in a huge effort here today.
Sure they have, indeed, and it's a line ball now they find themselves with up there, and Cian again going to be the taker. But this one, red back there by the Tangish girls, and now they have a few minutes to say another 4 minutes of normal time, plus the water break, plus any injury time that Joe McDermott decides to add on. But they're trying to work their way forward. Darren McCarthy there combining there along with
Amy Burke.
With the number, Amy Burke it was, Amy Burke there, but it's with Sinead Mackin. Sinead Mackin looks up, Sinead Mackin finds Odell O'Malley trying to get it over in front of Shannon, and the ball, it was Emma Shannon seemed to be upended there as she was going for the ball, but the ball, play on, says the referee, held up there, and is it Darren McCarthy over there? That's held up for the free. Ciara McKeown maybe. And it's again
Tandem by
Captain goes in there, and it's Arda who wins the free out. And another, I think Arda trying to get maybe is it Tangish somebody trying to get a substitute in here, but the Arda girls not wishing to stop at all, and it's Alicia Galligan, is it, trying to get on there. Tracy Burke winning it in the full back line for the Tangish girls, getting it out there. And out to number 6 there for them, Kate Hagan carrying it forward. Kate Hagan now carries it forward and on to Aideen Gregg. Aideen Gregg has been held back and held up there, and now the sub can come in there with for substitute. Is it
Laura Smith?
Laura Smith replacing Anna Flynn in the full back line. Half back line, yeah. Laura Smith in there for the Tangish girls. Let's have a look now. It's a free here, and
Sinead Mackin.
Driven in by Sinead Mackin. She says, I'm going to drop it in towards the square. The referee sees another bit of pushing going on there in the Arda back line and says that it's going to be a free into Tangish. They need to go quickly with it. Maybe Emma Shannon, will she go for goal? She tries to go for goal, but it's blocked out there on the line by the Arda players. and coming away with it. It's Kiva Gillen wearing number 8, driving out the field with it, getting it to Emily Garcia. Emily Garcia, maybe not quite as prominent as she was in the first half, but she did some running in that first half. But it comes all the way across to Aideen Gregg, sending it in now, and Emma Shannon getting it out. And Eva Gregg needed to get it into her hands, but just Eva unable to do so, and Rachel Fallon was able to come to the rescue here. There's somebody else injured over there in front of us, but the ball breaks out to Isabel Fay, getting it away out the field now towards Anya McLaughlin. Anya McLaughlin picks it up very close to the sideline, far side of the field, being tackled heavily by, I think it's Grania Moore over there, but the advantage being played. And who is it now?
Only Cian
Gallagher is right. Cian Gallagher looking as if she's as fresh as she was in the first minute, never mind as she lets the ball in there, never mind in the 59th minute of the game. Ball driven out by Aoife Cooney from the Tangish goal, and being kept well in play here and by Darren McCarthy, and Darren tries a long ball in, but there's nobody coming looking. She just a little bit of frustration there from Darren as well, because she had to kick it. I suppose she was under a bit of pressure, but just into the space looking for Edel O'Malley maybe to do a little bit too much, Michelle.
Yeah, actually Darren has been very, very lively through this game, and you know, has given 100%. She just needs, you know, something inside, you know, just to make that run out. She needs that link.
And another sub coming on there, I think it's number 15 is coming on this occasion. Alicia Galligan coming on, and not sure who she's replacing there, but Alicia Galligan getting in there, and also number 18 coming in for the St. Bridget. Number 18 replaces 11, so Irene Boylan replaces Clara Shannon, and certainly that's Irene Boylan, the run there is 30 minutes and a half gone, and Clara Shannon, you can see feeling the effects. She had a really good first half as well, and when the scores were needed, she's coming off there, she's limping a little bit there. Clara Shannon, a real star of the future maybe for both Arda and Longford.
Yeah, she's been on the Longford, you know, under 16 panel there, very athletic as well, you know, and not afraid to shoot. You know, she got a few points today as well for her team. Oh,
she did indeed. She got maybe, I think, 3 out of the first 4 points maybe.
Yeah.
So she was really very much to the fore in getting Arda into this commanding lead that they are in, indeed. And here's Emily Garcia now, 4 goals and 12 points, remember, to 4 points for the Arda team. So it's with again Anna Hayden, another star of this campaign and this particular game, and sent in by Anna, stays out to the right and wide. She won't mind that. 31 and a half minutes gone on the clock. He's putting up, I think, one finger. I think it's 1 minute of additional time for Joe McDermott indicating. And where's this from? What side? So 1 minute of additional time. Already 32 minutes now played, so that's the water break. So probably less than a minute left of this game now, and a commanding lead for the Arda, and a historic victory it's going to be for these Arda girls in their first year in adult football. In their first year in adult football, for a team to win a championship in their first year, Michelle, is a huge achievement, and something that will really give them something to work on.
Yeah, it's a great achievement for the club, really. You know, there was no league this year. There was no, we had the championship, so we hadn't got much games today. So, you know, entering the junior competition was the right thing to do, and they got, you know, that more games. But they're an excellent side, as we can see here today. Just still going, so fit, and their passing is superb as well.
Absolutely, but they're no strangers to finals, of course. They've won under 14A champions in 2018. They won under 14 league winners in 2018, 3 years ago, and league winners in under 14 in 2019. Under 16 championship runners up in 2020, and under 16 semi-finalists lost to Kenagh this year in 2021. So they're well used to being in finals, most of these girls.
Well, they are, and they won the Féile as well, you know, represented Longford in the Féile as well, and did very well. I think they got bet by a Derry side in the Féile final as well. So, you know, they're playing a long time together, and you can see that here today, you know.
Back in 2018, I'm told they got to the under 14 final in Park Charlton in Navan. They were beaten by a strong O'Donovan Rossa team from Derry that day.
Yeah.
But 11 of the starting team today
That's it,
played in that under 14 game 3 years ago just. So it's such a young team.
Such a young team, you know, and you know they're strong enough to compete definitely in the intermediate level. You know, they all stick together, and you know there's great setup there in Arda. I was only out there a few weeks ago. They asked me to take a session, so there's lots of great work being done at underage level out in Arda.
And Tangish coming, still trying to work their way through and doing so. And Liddell, McGann looking for a bit of support and getting it. Comes back again to Eva, Greg, and they're trying to work their way forward for a goal. Here's Liddell now. Another great block there. A brilliant block this time.
Rachel Fallon.
By Rachel Fallon, yeah. And there's the final whistle, and St. Brigid Gaels of Arda are the Droplink Junior Champions of Longford Ladies for the year of 2021. And what a historic achievement this is for this young team, Michelle Mulvey.
Yeah, you know, as we said earlier, this had a tough year, you know, so
Tough year.
it's great for them to push on and win the final. It's great for the club, absolutely, yeah.
And in Leah Sheridan's favourite colour of purple as well. So I'm sure that the emotions will be everywhere this evening in Arda.
Yeah. I'm sure now they'll do a tour of the parish and everything. So the jerseys are just fabulous, lovely purple, and I think they've training tops as well. And her name, as I said, on the sleeve. So very nice, very nice.
I'd say they might use these jerseys for a while yet. Funny enough, Ashley Higgins, the captain, will be the recipient of the cup, which is down here under where we're actually standing, so we'll probably vacate here in a moment or so. I see there's a Player of the Match award as well. Not sure who that's going to go to. They have many candidates, Michelle, there's no doubt about it.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, Sian had a great game, Anna Hayden had a great game, Isabel Fay, and in the backs as well, Rachel Fallon, you know, tremendous, you know, and Emma Farrell as well. We mentioned her as well. So, and Kiva Gillen, like, you know, everyone did their bit, you know, they really
very
did.
hard to pick a player of the match. I'm glad we're not picking it, Michelle, anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
But certainly, you know, it's one of those games. It was a brilliant team performance.
It was, yeah. You know, it was from the goalie right out the whole way up the field. You know, Tangish tried hard. It just wasn't their day. They'll be back again next year. You know, they had some fine performances as well. Darren McCarthy never gave up, or either did Eva Gregg in the middle of the field, the captain. You know, Tracy Burke in the backs as well, and Liddell doing her bit when she came on. So, you know, it's great, as we said, a great achievement for them having the two teams in it, and they'll be back again next year.
They have won so much over the years as well.
They have,
you know.
yeah. They won the under 14, under 16 this year. I refereed both finals, so they have a great underage structure as well going on there. Like, they played Cluain in the first games. I said they lost a few players because some of them played, you know, in the senior. Then obviously they couldn't play the junior. But you know, they, as I said, you know, they have lots of young girls coming on.
Huge amount of young girls coming on. But what about the likes of Edel O'Malley and Noelle Gillen?
Still playing.
Tracy Burke. Still playing, like, I mean, these girls have won way back in the 90s. They were winning titles.
Absolutely. I played with Edel and played with Noelle. You know, very competitive girls. Love the game so much, like, and that's why they're not coaching. They're playing themselves. You know, and it's great to see. It's great for girls football. Like, you know, they played Mothers and Others and Tracy Burke, and it was them who got this junior team. You know. Set up basically, so
absolutely.
It's great.
And the likes of Sinead Mackin there won senior championships with Tangish back in 2009, 15 and 17. It's captain senior team, I think, in 17. So
Sinead is a great leader. Yeah, absolutely. Sinead is a great leader there, you know, driving her team on. As I said, she was the captain there, you know, and you know some girls that just mightn't just make their place on the senior team, you know, that's what the junior is all about, you know.
Maybe not able to give the commitment to the senior, I suppose, at different times, and life gets in the way. Life gets in the way sometimes. You know.
Yeah, that's it with work, and you know it's hard to commit. You know,
it's great to have the junior team then to be able to play in it.
Yeah, and we have such huge numbers in clubs as well. It's great. It's you know that girls are getting football.
But it's great to have those experienced players in those clubs to to be role models for the youngsters coming on there, because there's an awful lot of 15 and 16 and 17 year olds playing there today on both sides.
Yeah, on both sides, yeah, they have a lot of underage girls, and then it's backbone then by some of the senior girls, especially Tangish there, as we mentioned, a few girls there. But I'm sure we'll see lots of Arda now competing in the competition next year. And as I said, Tangish will be back next year. They might get a few more girls in there as well, and so congrats to Arda.
I think Orla Kenny, maybe in around 21, might have been the oldest girl on the outfield girl for the Arda team. So it's
apart from Noel, obviously, in the goals.
She brings the average age up a little bit, That's the experience we talk about.
Yeah, that's it, she got the job of standing in there, today, and she did nothing wrong, really, there today. So, they have probably the younger side. And
they have the bragging rights as well, Noel and her daughter Kiva.
It's great that you have mother and daughter playing on the one team, and the same as Katrina, Hayden and Yavanna there as well.
Yes.
It's great to see that. You don't see it too often.
Well, that's it. The presentation will take place here, but that's it. Thank you very much, Michelle Hannafy Mulvey, for your
Not at all.
Excellent analysing today, and we'll be cutting over that because we're going to have the presentation and we need to vacate this area. Thanks. You, Michelle.
Thank you, John.
Of Longford ladies, I want to congratulate both teams today on a really, really good game. Although score-wise, it probably didn't maybe think that it was as good as it was. Tangish never gave up. He came back in the second half. He kept at it. Weaker teams would have probably faded away at half time, but you kept it going. I want to thank Kenagh GA for the use of their grounds here today. They provided the stewards and parked the cars and gave us everything we needed. I want to thank our sponsors. This year, Glennon Brothers came on board with Longford and they sponsored the county teams at all age groups. We had Leary Analytical, who sponsored all our underage competitions, and DropLink have sponsored all our senior competitions. I'm very thankful to you for that. Just like to thank Joe, the referee here today, and his officials for doing a good job. Thanks again. Tangish, we'll talk to you first. It's great that you have two teams. It's great that you're providing football for the girls who probably don't want to or just aren't ready to make the senior team. And it's really, really good. And there's a couple of clubs in the county who are doing that, and it's progressing football and keeping girls involved. So well done. Today wasn't your day. Arda, first year in adult football. Tremendous achievement. The way you started there today, you really came out and you drove on. I mean, you were not going to be beaten today. It's an emotional day for a lot of you, whatever, but we'll let, I'm sure, Aisling talk about that when she comes up. First, we have player of the match. And player of the match is number 13, Sian Galler. Sian, if you come up here, I want to call on John Byrne from DropLink to present it to you. Or down here, you want to present down here, okay? You can stay there, John. Without further ado, call on Aisling Higgins, the captain of the victorious St. Brigid's team, to collect the cup from John Byrne, DropLink. Now, Aisling, come up here.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. This one. First of all, I just want to say that I'm chuffed to collect this cup on behalf of our Arda team and our Arda management. You girls have put in the world for us, and it just shows how hard we work for it. I'd like to say thank you to Tangish for such a thrilling and exhilarating game. You never gave up. I'd like to say thank you to all the families and supporters, especially the Sheridan family that have come out here today and watched us play this brilliant game of football. I'd like to say thank you to everyone coming for these games and this encouragement. I hope it continues because it really drove us on to win. I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors. I'd like to say thank you to. I'd like to say thank you to. Oh my God. I'd like to say thank you to our four managers, Brian Farrell, Paddy Keenan, Kirsten Fallon and Sharon Garcia. He put in so much effort with us and it just shows. I want to say thank you to our physio, Kirsty Maguire. She shocked us up and took care of our many, many injuries, which kept happening. I want to say thank you to Paddy Ganley, who taught us how to kick a ball and how to score. And I just want to say that this victory that we've won today, this is for Leah Sheridan.